Hello NDAs. Sorry that the weather has stopped us having this session, but this quick video is going to get you up and running on Safe Medicate so that you can start having a little look around and having a go on the system for yourself. So to start with, if you just go to your search engine and search for Safe Medicate. Click on the login button. And when you do that, you are going to come to this screen. For the first time, you're going to register a new username, and you're going to use the username and the registration key that I will send you on a document. You'll find that document on Blackboard. Once you go through the registration part of the setup, it's going to ask you for your email address. If you use your UEA email address, that's probably best, because it means that if you need to re-log on, we can prompt you to use the UEA one, and to pick a password that you'll hopefully remember. And do keep a note, a mental note or a written note if you feel it's safe, of your password, because that's what you're going to need whenever you log on to do your summative assessments. And it's really difficult if you arrive at the summative assessment and you've forgotten your password. So it's a good idea to keep a note of it. So once you've gone through that whole process and you've set up a password, it'll bring you back to log in for the first time. So you're going to log in. Let me log in here as a student. So there's my email address and my password, and we're going to log in as a student here. When you arrive, you'll see this homepage, and the area that you need to go to at the beginning is to your modules. When you scroll over this module section at the top, you have a couple of different options. We are now working on the Essential Skills 2018 because it is 2018 now. So we're going to start the module, and I'm going to have to quickly hit pause before it starts talking to us. So whenever you hit on that modules and start a module, you come to the introduction part. Safe Medicate is a learning tool as well as an assessment tool. So it teaches you about drug calculations and how to do them, as well as being the software that we use to be able to assess how well you're doing with those drug calculations. So the Safe Medicate will actually teach you how to do this. So you'll not get any formal teaching around your drug calculations. It's all based on here. So you'll go through the introduction section. Once you finish that section, then you're going to move on to your prescriptions and your SI units. Then you're going to move on to your tablets and capsules, your liquids, your injections, and your IVs. Working through each of these 6 sections is going to take anywhere between about an hour to 3 hours, depending on how much detail you go into. I would definitely watch the full introduction, and then you can dip in and out of the other sections as and when you need to. So the other part of Safe Medicate that you need to know about is how you can practice your skills. So these sections are going to teach you how to do the drug calculations, and they'll show you examples and talk you through it. But you're then going to want to start practicing them yourselves. To do that, you go back up to your modules at the top, and you go down to Practice Skills. Click on Start, and then you're going to pick Essential Skills 2018 from the side here. That's going to bring up a table, and from here you can choose to practice your tablets, your liquids, your injections, or your IV infusions. Let's pick to practice some of our tablet calculations first. Keep this top information the same, and basically it's just the type of assessment means it's going to ask you to show you're working out, which is what we'll ask you to do in the proper summative assessment. You can get your feedback after every question because that lets you know whether you're doing it right or wrong. And then for this one, if you would choose adult on here, you're all working towards the adult nursing course. And I normally just leave the difficulty as mixed. Start that assessment and it'll bring you up a screen that shows you a calculation. It gives you a bit of a drug chart, some information about the patient, and takes you through the different stages and to be able to work out how much of this particular tablet, how many of them you're going to give this particular patient. Now, I'm not going to go through how to work out each of these drug calculations. This is just an example. If you go back to your modules and you go onto your essential skills again, introduction, and if you work through all of these sections, that's what's going to teach you how to do those drug calculations. But like I said, we are going to run some drop-in sessions. If anyone's getting stuck, those are that'll be the time that you can come forward and ask for some help. But in the meantime, please do get yourselves logged on now using the information that I've put up on Blackboard and work your way through these 6 modules. Best of luck, everybody. And of course, any questions, you can always send them to me via email. Thanks a lot.